Another day, another grind. We're here and having a game against RTK Gepardis on Warriors of Chaos against Dark Elves led by NC Gala. We're here on a land battle, the stomping grounds it is, and let's get into it. So very interesting match. We will see what we have here. So on the Warriors of Chaos side, we have Forsaken, we have Marauders, so a lot of chaff. Here we have Marauder Horsemen on the sides and Chaos Warhounds with deep poison. On this flank here, very much a lot of mobility, Knights of Emulation, then Hellstriders, and Saturil the Ever Watcher. Dark Elves here coming as well with a very chaff focused broad units. Then we have Dark Shards. On the sides we have Cold One Knights, another Cold One Knights unit, and the Supreme Sorceress with the Beast affinity I see on a dragon. And here Cold One Knights and the Blackguard of Nagaron. So yeah, let's get into it. And first of all, yeah, Warriors of Chaos went back a little bit, kind of, letting the Dark Elves approach. I don't know if they saw the flank or not. Yes, they're turning to the flank, and I think now it will be a surround or an engulfing here, trying to get from both sides. Here, I'm just wondering, as I learned the game, this is probably not the best thing, but it doesn't matter so far. Usually I learned when you walk through water or something, yeah, there it is, you get minus speed and minus melee attack, so that is very influential here. Let's see if the Warriors of Chaos do what they're supposed to do and take advantage of it. Nice poking here, so we have immediately poking, going down those Dark Shards, trying now to shoot the Ever Chicken, and I think juking is the way, as you can see. Saturel has a shield, so a couple of shots are not so dangerous. And now really nasty stuff with the Marauder Horsemen here, so those players using their mobility and everything that they have to their advantage. The Cold One Knights moving very much back, and now the Dark Shards can shoot. On the other side, the same thing. Knights of Emulation getting poked down, but they have a shield, so probably it's not that bad. Marauder Horsemen now moving back and going in once again. The Supreme Sorceress has to do something, so a nice Flock of Doom, a little bit of value, a little bit of damage, and now juking back and forth. I just wonder what Satharel will have here. He is juking as well, so oh, nice cast going down here. I think it's the Searing Doom, and this Gepardis is trying to focus down the Cold One Knights. I think this is his main idea here, because probably they're pretty strong. Forsaken came for the Cold One Knights, and the Supreme Sorceress is supporting that engage, and I think the Forsaken are going down pretty quickly. But of course now everything else is moving in. You have the Marauder Horsemen here standing, shooting a lot into the Cold One Knights. You have now Cold One Knights once again fighting here, trying to help those Dark Shards out. Another Dark Shard unit is almost poked down. We have another Dark Shard unit, so it's very clinical here. You can see the Warhounds picking apart what they should pick apart. We have the Marauders here, but good microing over here to fight off those Chaos Warhounds. But Marauder Horsemen are doing good work here. Murderous Prowess activated, so now every Dark Elf here gets a buff, a pretty nice buff of attack, leadership, and armor piercing missiles. So yep, Nonetheless, you can see Knights of Emulation going down, so good focus on those. Still, Marauder Horsemen are a big threat here to those units. Dark Shards trying to do something, and I guess here will be once more a shot. No, Satorel is going down onto the Dark Elves with the Dark Shards here. And I don't know. It's good. There is a cast going down. That will hurt a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Searing Doom once again. And this Dark Shard unit is very much under threat, right? And Satorel still cackling and flying off. When you look at the Cold One Knights, they're getting really well focused and poked down. This is really, yeah, medical. It's like doing as much as you can. Now charging into these Slanesh Hellstriders, doing their last deeds, so to speak. And now Blackguard of Nagaron, they have a hard time, I guess, because they're not so mobile. But you need them to protect or to charge something in. Another Cold One Knight unit is getting wrecked apart. Dark Shards, there are not many Dark Shards left. You have a little bit of chaff, and yeah, I understand that. Like, there's so much mobility against those Dark Elves that it doesn't even matter to engage into fights, right? You have to use what's left with your units, and the Supreme Sorceress is really low. Probably get bunked down here now by Sathorel, and when that happens, I think the Dark Elves will have a hard time. Oh, we have a cast going down. Flock of Doom here activated on Sathorel, and now let's look on Sathorel. He is not a great fighter when it comes against those Cold One Knights. They are anti-large. Sathorel is large, and now, yep, here we are. If the Sorceress is going down, also Sathorel should do the same here. I think this is the goal now from the Dark Elves player. And yeah, the Dark Elves, let's say the Dark Elves box has to stand. Supreme Sorceress is going down, and now the Cold One Knights can maybe poke a little bit, but this is not enough. Searing Doom once again going down, and those Knights have to move away. Good reaction here. So pretty much doing what you're supposed to do, but Sathorel is now on the verge of regenerating his shield. Those shots hurt him, that's for sure. We have Marauder Horsemen still with a lot of ammunition, so the Dark Elves have to really survive the last couple of axes here. Is it gonna happen? That's the question. When you look at the battlefield, the Dark Elves have a higher number, right? More HP. And question is now also, you have more ammunition on those Dark Shards. You have 2 Dark Shards units, so that is pretty good. But also here, once again, couple of shots left. Yeah, that's very interesting and very tense, even though it doesn't look like that. But this is Warhammer. Every little thing can change something. Another cast is going down, and that will hurt a lot. Those Dark Shards, nice engage with Sathorel, just focusing them down, going really balls deep here to break all those dangerous units that the Dark Elves have left. Cold One Knights running off, and even those Bleak Swords won't stop them for sure, because the next part is to focus down everything that is dangerous for the horsemen, right? That the land battle situation is sometimes a little bit annoying, because you can see the Marauder horsemen can cycle always, and the Dark Elves player has to, yeah, he has to chase them, and that is kind of like, yeah, not what you want to see from the viewer's perspective here. Nonetheless, you see every Marauder unit here is lacking ammunition. Yep, one more here and then it's done. I would probably try to pull all together and then just even go to the woods or something. I'm not sure, because there are a couple of Winds of Magic left probably, and that is, you can see Satharel now is going onto the Dread Spears here, and that's good, but you need like support. Satharel has to suffer, and when he goes down, maybe there is a chance, right? Oh, another Searing Doom. So that's always the tactic, using a spell when going into melee, and this is breaking this unit here. Wavering, running off, and Satharel can now move somewhere else. The Blackguards probably can handle Satharel really well, but they're not fast enough, and there is no spell to hold that back as well. Marauder Horsemen here fighting the Bleak Swords. Now you should just move in here maybe, or maybe not. No, they're gone. So Satharel, yeah. I'm just wondering, it would be nice to have the count of the Winds of Magic here in a replay. I don't know if there is, but yeah. Satharel now really with his shield, he can do a lot of damage, right? The only thing is that everything else, when you look at the Tzeentch, is gone. We have 2 units of Marauder Horsemen, which are trying to really harass all the other units, and now it's really all about Satharel, 2 Marauder units, and yeah, Blackguard of Nagaron. Let's, yeah, fast forward here because the dance is a little bit boring, and yep, this is the engage that you need to do. You need to go for Satharel with the other unit as well, in my opinion. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can break all other units, but the Lord will stay here. The Blackguard of Nagaron, they're a good unit, like very sturdy. I think they can accomplish here something. We have even a Darkshard unit on the horizon here. Satharel still on 1400 HP, and yeah, I mean, there is a chance. Why is this unit running off? This is not understandable to me. You have 2 Marauder Horseman units here surrounding those Nagarons. You have Satharel fighting the fight of his life probably here, and game is done. Oh, so fortunately the Dark Elves succeeded here, and yeah, let's get into the value. So Satharel really good value here, casted his Searing Dooms on point. Then Chavs were there just to be there. I guess that the Marauder Horsemen, they did the work of, yeah, of gods. Like, Tzeentch has to be happy, or I don't know, not Tzeentch. I mean, the Warriors of Chaos should be happy about the Marauder Horsemen. They did really great microing by the player. Over here, the Supreme Sorceress, yeah, kind of did go down quickly. And the Dark Elves really got carried by a little bit by their shooting, and also by the Cold One Knights. I don't know where the value is here for the Dark Elves, but they kind of won. And that shows how interesting Warhammer can be. But for now, I'm gonna fetch myself a green tea.